You don't have to clean them,
yeah,
we could just cook off the germs. Fire beats germs more than water beats germs, right? I think so. That's my theory.
My name is Danielle Millian. Some of you might know me from Christina Millian Turned Up. What's up, Hottie Butati?
Hey, hot stuff. You look good.
And I'm Christina's sister. My breasts are two completely different sizes. And my stomach looks like I've been stabbed. Like, people just think I got held up from my purse one day and got stabbed in the belly a couple times. It's time to get it fixed. When I was 23 years old, I had a lot of body image issues. I had my son 2 years previous, and I could not lose the baby weight. So I scheduled a lap band surgery. It took me about 2 years to lose the weight, and all of a sudden, my boobs were gone. So I decided I want boobs, and I make my surgery date. I ended up coming out with some good double Ds.
I used to always have my boobs out. Oh yeah, no, those things were the talk of the town.
I call them the Vegas boobs.
I loved those watermelons. They were great. I was enjoying life. I was 28 years old, married with 2 kids, and then I find out that I'm pregnant again. The beginning of that pregnancy was hard for me. I started becoming pretty violently ill. I dropped weight drastically. I went from 130 pounds to 105 pounds. I knew that something had to be wrong. I go in to see a doctor and he said, your lap band's been slipped for the past 4 months. My potassium levels got so low that my doctor thought I was gonna have a heart attack. So I went straight to the emergency room to remove my lap band while I was 3 months pregnant. And within those few days that I was in the hospital, I also found out the child that I was carrying has a birth defect. And all of a sudden, I have a room full of doctors telling me that I should probably abort my baby because the chances of survival are now 1 in a million. You're telling me, like, I can't have the baby. I couldn't handle all that at the time. And so I just latched on to anything positive I could. And if that was like a small sliver of a chance of my child surviving, then I did that. I carried my son to term, and we got to spend about 11 hours with him in the NICU before he went septic and passed away. You know, I came home without a baby, and that was rough. I went through a rough couple of years. And then my boob pops. Overnight, no accident, no falling over, no nothing. So the next day, I have 1 boob. I was in such an emotional state. I wasn't prepared to take care of myself when it came to my breasts, so I didn't get it fixed.
Can you see the actual ripples and stuff like that from it?
When I bend over, I could see like wrinkles, and this boob that's empty, it's just like a big empty sack. What the hell? That sounds terrible.
Let me handle it.
Right now I got a booty pad stuck inside of there. You had a booty pad party?
After the emergency surgery to have my lap band removed, I was left with 8 different cuts on my stomach, which causes rolls and it looks deformed. I want to see Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow because more than anything, they're known for revision surgery, which is clearly what I need.
I'm hoping you guys have a good meeting tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think the surgery will help Danielle be able to put the past and the hard times behind her. I want her to be happy. I want her to feel good in her skin.
This little wrinkly thing reminds me of my left boob. This little lemon. That's what it looks like.
Hey, you want to see something interesting? About 3 weeks ago, I had a hole in my glove, obviously, that I wasn't aware of, a micro hole. So I grabbed this instrument, and my assistant cauterized.
Oh, God, with the hole in the glove.
You know, like one of those?
Yeah.
And I get this burn right where the hole is.
Yeah.
It's like a hyperpigmentation, which may be permanent. I hope. Do you know why? It's a little heart.
Oh, my God, that is a heart.
Normally, when someone gets an injury, it can result in an ugly bruise. I am so incredibly sweet, the bruise makes a little heart. Are you familiar with an American singer, songwriter, actress named Christina Millian?
Oh, yeah.
One of her sisters has some cosmetic surgery issues. Here's Danielle.
Uh-oh.
Looks like she has a left implant rupture. And here's her abdominal wall. So she obviously had some complication related to the laparoscopy procedure.
Can you please send in Danielle?
Hello. How
Nice
are you?
to meet you, Danielle.
Danielle, nice to meet you.
Hi, Terry Dubrow.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Danielle. I've worked so hard to recover from everything bad that I've gone through, and I want my body to reflect that. My abdominal wall needs to be repaired, and I've always prided myself in having really beautiful boobs. Everybody loved the Vegas boobs.
We have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Okay. So take us back.
So it started with lap band surgeries. I called, the phone number you hear on the radio.
Were those the ones that every
You
single
saw billboards.
everywhere?
Yeah. So I lost my weight. I lost my breasts. I decided to go out and get my boobs done.
And when were the breasts done?
About 7 years ago. So I did that, and then I found out I was pregnant. And at the same time, I had been experiencing a lot of stomach pains. So 3 months into my pregnancy, I had dropped about 25 pounds. My lap band had slipped.
We had to run her into the emergency room, and within a couple hours, she was having surgery.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
So
Yeah.
that must have been scary having general anesthesia while you're pregnant.
It was extremely scary.
You don't want to have general anesthesia while you're pregnant because there's always a risk that the anesthesia can be harmful to the baby. And the fact that Danielle did really indicates to us that this was a life or death situation.
While recovering from this surgery, still in the hospital, I find out that my baby has a birth defect. And I carried him to full term. I got to meet him, and he looked just like my daughter. And then he passed. And
12 hours. He was a little guardian angel.
Well, I'm very sorry.
so I was just like emotionally
Yeah. No.
just a mess. And we
Can't
were
even-
filming at the time. We're filming our show with our family.
First of all, I can't even imagine going through what you went through and then doing it on camera.
So I recovered from that. And then my breast popped.
So it popped on its own?
Yes,
So obviously they were saline.
they were saline.
The most common cause of an implant rupture is the doctor unfortunately put a needle through it while he was inserting it. But other causes can include if you overfill the implant. Either way, the implant needs to come out as soon as possible because scar tissue can form around it and make revisional surgery really difficult. What are your goals with your breasts and what are your goals with your abdomen?
I love having large breasts. And with my abdomen, now I've got like all the scars and I'm like Frankenstein, I say. Got all the scars and everything to go with the trauma. I'm really just ready to move on from it.
So why don't we go examine you and see if we can figure out a happy story.
Tell me
to
you
get
can do
here.
something.
Okay.
Tell me something good.
Yeah? All right. So let's talk about the tummy. You have lax skin and you have very little body fat. Then there's the abdominal wall muscles, which have been dramatically separated due to pregnancy and gastric sleeve surgeries. How do you feel about a scar
Got
that
him.
goes hip to hip but it's low?
I feel like the fat hanging over it, I've got like a permanent line.
Okay, so you're
already.
cool with that. You're
I'm
cool
not-
with that?
bikini. It's
under the
under-
bikini.
Yeah.
Okay, you could do what's called a full regular tummy tuck. You make the incision, you lift up the abdominal skin and fatty tissue, you tighten the muscles, pull down the excess, throw away all this skin and all these scars, including this guy, gone,
That would be gone.
away completely.
I welcome new scars if they help get rid of all the old ones with the negative connotations connected to them.
Now, we're gonna look at the chest. Okay, you obviously have a saline implant in.
Yeah. When I bend over, I do see the little wrinkle in the bags and stuff, and that's not cool.
Apart from that, the breast kind of looks
It looks
good.
okay.
I
Yeah.
think it looks okay. Then there's this.
Now you ready?
Okay, so this one, it moves pretty well, which is a very positive sign. I'll tell you why. If it had a ton of scar tissue locking it in, it wouldn't be able to be moved.
Oh no, if I turn upside down, it goes under the muscle and then it gets like this
Really?
creepy
Yes,
feeling.
that's good.
That's very good. Here's the problem. This breast, if I just take this implant out, put a silicone implant in, there will be a bit
I
of an
understand.
asymmetry.
Sisters, not twins.
Sisters, not twins is the right attitude.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Even though on the surface, Danielle's surgical plan seems pretty straightforward, it's anything but. She's had some really serious medical complications in the past. So I really don't know what I might find once I operate on her. And it could be much worse than I thought. You're sort of one of the reasons that we go into medicine for,
Right.
to help people like you. You've had some bad things happen to you, so maybe it's time to have some good things happen
Yes,
to
please. I'm ready.
you. You deserve this, all right?
Thank you so much.
It's a great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Same here.
Great pleasure.
Thank you so much.
See you soon.
That new boob smell. booking in for Dr. Dubrow.
Perfect. Do you mind just signing in for me, please?
I'm scared. I am scared of what the results are gonna look like. I have a lot of trust in Dr. Dubrow, but I can't say that I'm not nervous about it.
Hi, Danielle. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you. So we still have a decision to make.
Yeah, we didn't decide size.
We have to decide size. Do you want to be bigger, smaller, or same size as that?
I want to be smaller in width, but I didn't mind going bigger in implant. Use your judgment, girls. Tell them that.
Okay.
I like big boobs, I do.
For Danielle's surgery today, I will remove her old implants along with the scar tissue surrounding them. Next, I will insert a slightly larger pair of implants before manipulating her breast envelope to give her symmetry. Then I'll make an incision across her lower abdomen, remove excess skin, and tighten the abdominal wall muscles, hopefully giving Danielle the physical transformation she desires. I have to be very careful on that left side where she had the gastric sleeve so I don't run into anything dangerous or significant that could cause problems. A hernia is essentially a weakness of the abdominal wall in the area that she had the gastric sleeve placed. That can be potentially dangerous, and now this operation's turned into not just a cosmetic procedure, but a necessary medical procedure.
Can't wait to see the bill. Oh my gosh.
A nice flat tummy.
Hello. Hello, ladies.
How are you? I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing good. It's the day after surgery and my nipples are on fire and the stitches burn a lot, but I'm feeling so excited about what's to come of this.
Okay, so your right implant, took it out, put a 650 in. Then the left side, that was the concern. The implant, as you could imagine, was completely deflated.
Right.
And so I put a fresh 650 cc.
Oh, so they're even.
They're even.
All right.
And then the tummy. I found a hernia
Oh,
through the gastric sleeve operation.
okay.
And I fixed it. Let's look and see what the chest looks like,
show
and
me
then
what
we'll
we
look at the
got.
abdomen. I know. Let's see what we have, all right?
Thank goodness that Dr. Dubrow spotted the hernia and was able to fix it. But it's incredible to just think that she had one there. She never complained about any pain.
Hello.
Oh, those look good. I'm so happy with my breast size. I hope they stay like this forever.
All right.
That scar is gone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that looks great.
I've never had a tummy look like this. The moment that Dr. Dubrow takes the bandages off my stomach, I'm not even thinking about the scars that I had. Like, imagine that, overnight forgetting things that have, you know, emotionally brought you to a bad place for so long. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. Thank
Feel
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Since having surgery, I've noticed a lot of things have changed for me. I'm no longer stuffing my bra, hiding my belly. I'm feeling a lot more like myself again. I'm thinking more positive thoughts. It's nice to change the narrative in your own head, and the surgery has helped me do that.
Danielle looks pretty hot so far. I've definitely noticed like this change in her. She went from posting only kids pictures on her
To glam shots
Instagram.
now
Yeah,
and
it's all
selfies.
Today, I'm excited for my friends and family to see me dress up again. I got the curves and I've got the tiny belly now. I look hot and I'm ready to show this off. Okay, now I know I told you guys to come for drinks, but tonight we're serving body.
Danielle looks amazing. Oh my God. I'm literally kind of speechless about it. Just her attitude and her body and her boobs look great. Her belly button is so cute. Like, she looks fantastic. The doctors did a great job.
So I obviously have the doctors to thank for this amazing body, but more than anything, I have to appreciate the love and support that I've gotten from my family and friends. You guys are amazing. I've been through so much and you were all there through every hospital stay. And I just want to let you know that I am so grateful for you guys. I love you. Thank you.
Come on, Dee, don't cry because then I start crying.
I'm so hot crying now. Before my surgery, I had 2 different size boobs, and my stomach looked like I had been shanked. The scars on my stomach served as a daily reminder of the painful loss of my son. But now, thanks to Dr. Dubrow, my breasts are the same size and my stomach is smooth. I feel like my body now matches how I feel on the inside, and I'm ready to move forward with my life. I finally have my Vegas boobs back.
Amazing.
Yes. Yes. It's rock hard, you guys. Like, these are muscles I haven't seen since I was 15.